Alright, so your next task after y'all have completed your Reconstruction notes is to create a brochure over Reconstruction. So this is my example of it. If you don't know what a brochure is, it's a piece of paper folded into thirds, and then there's a total of 6 little flaps that you'll have to do. Okay, so we'll go over my example here in a minute. But this is what you're going to have on each flap. So flap 1, you're going to need to title it Reconstruction. You'll need to have a picture of it, draw a picture or whatever. And then you'll just need to have a general summary of Reconstruction. What happened, when did this take place, list new legislature, which is laws. You need to say that sharecropping replaced slavery. And number 4, you need to either say how the South combated giving blacks freedoms or who moved to the South. Okay, so then on the next flap, when you open it up, you'll have the Reconstruction Amendments, 13th, 14th, 15th, what they did, and a picture. You'll need to have the South's response. In your notes, this will be reversing Reconstruction. So you'll need to answer what the KKK was, what it was founded for, what black codes were, why were they created, the poll tax, and the literacy test as well. Then you'll also need to say what Jim Crow laws were. On the inside, you'll have Radical Reconstruction as your title. You'll say who President Johnson was and how did he cause radicals to form and what laws he vetoed that still got passed in Congress because they were full of radicals. You'll also need the Reconstruction Act of 1867, what it was, what it did, and then blacks in politics. The big one here will be Hiram Rhodes Rebels, who he was, why he was important. Okay, then on this one, which is on the back of your Reconstruction Amendments, you'll have the sharecropping title. You'll say, how did sharecropping work? And did this benefit or hurt newly freed slaves? And that'll be just your opinion, but it needs to be backed on fact. Okay, so then on the very back, you will have the Freedmen's Bureau, what did they do and how did they help blacks? And then you'll have a picture, and then scalawags, their description, what they were, and carpetbaggers and what they did and what they were. So you can see how I did it. One thing that I do ask a lot is that you don't have as much white space as possible. So you'll see on all of mine that I have minimal white space and I have pictures where I'm supposed to. And I did color coordinate them to make it easier for y'all. So the first one was the general summary, and that's written in black because the information about that is also in black and white. So then you have the Reconstruction Amendments, and that is written in blue because you can see back there the Reconstruction Amendments do have a blue backing. You have the South's response, and y'all can read these if you'd like to see what you're supposed to be doing. The South's response or reversing Reconstruction is in purple, and you can see that right there. Then you've got Radical Reconstruction, which is in red, and it's back there in the back of the classroom in red. Okay. And you got sharecropping, which is in green, and it's right there in green as well. And then on the very back, you have the Freedmen's Bureau and scalawags and carpetbaggers. And the Freedmen's Bureau is in yellow, but obviously I can't write in yellow, and scalawags and carpetbaggers is over there in orange. So you can use your notes for this. Hopefully you have your notes well filled out enough to where you only have to use your notes. But also if you need to use the information sheets that I have posted on your Reconstruction museum that's around the classroom, then you absolutely can. Just whatever you have to do in order to get this done and to get it done well. So hopefully this video helps.